Why do I define it in the CPP file? So there's an important distinction here. I've not defined it, I've declared it. So there's a distinction in C++ between declaring and defining. Declaring just says there will at some point be a thing called this. Okay, and you can do that with types, basically. So I can say, look, hey, compiler, don't you worry about what this is. Make it the linker's problem. At some point in the program, when it all coalesces at the end, there will be a struct called implementation in physics system. And you're kind of limited to what you can do with that. It's called forward declaring. You can have a reference to it and you can have a pointer to it because the compiler knows enough to be able to construct a pointer or a reference to it. I can't use this in the header file. I can't allocate it as a member. Unique pointer is made such that you can have a forward declared type. I can't remember the exact words they use in the standard. Partially incomplete type. So this is all legit. And then over here, so that's the declaration over here. I define it, okay, here. And so this doesn't violate ODR or anything like that. And then this just exists in this translation layer. So again, when the linker comes to sort of zip everything up together, it will find this and sort it out. So that's why that's kind of the difference there. Pimple is a idiom in C++ called pointer to implementation. And it basically allows me to offload the effectively what it allows you to do is offload declaring the member variables to the CPP file. That's effectively what it does. So now I can declare all my private members here in this struct. I have to dynamically allocate it, but then I can access everything through impl, if that makes sense. And the struct doesn't need to be static. If it were static, then every single physics system would share the same implementation. And whilst we are only probably going to want to create one physics system, if we were to create multiple ones, then we would want them to have separate implementation.